banana salad.
His birthday switches from time to time, as I understand as well. Top 5 mascots to top plays. Number 10, Fred Z. Zydrunas Ilgauskas to King James. LeBron hammers it home. He had a 51-point game.
Number 9, Creighton, Northern Iowa. Eric Coleman. Watch the putback dunk right there. Is that a pass? I don't know. Pretty close.
Count.
Coleman, 12 points, but Northern Iowa lost by 9.
Number 8, Thrashers Red Wings. Marian Hossa is 17. And he'd get his 18. You know where I'm going on this?
Hat trick?
19th, that's right. Got him in the first 2 periods against the Red Wings. Hat trick for Check out the cat in the hat.
Red Wings
won 5-1.
blown out at home. Wow. Senators, Capitals, Alexander Semin. How about that pickoff and the nifty stick handling and the top shelf? Look out for the Capitals, people. Gabby's doing some job in D.C.
My personal favorite, as you know, is number 6.
Yes.
Wake Forest in Maryland. Jeff Teague. It's a shot blocked. Now we're headed the other way. But Teague, you don't want to give up on this, right? Somebody swats you, you come down the other way. Yeah, take that, buddy. Teague 13 points. More from this game later. Later we'll have more from the game.
I've just about hit the wall right now. Ryan Wall from the corner with a second and a half left. That's his first bucket of the game. Good timing. TCU beats the Lobos 74-72. Ryan Wall.
Just frogs.
Right.
They're
Hit the wall.
Number 4, Stars Ducks. Sweet passing here. Todd Bertuzzi to Corey Perry to Scott Niedermeyer for the goal. Pretty all-around goal. Sure, the Ducks win 4-2. Niedermeyer's nickname is Needs.
Scotty, I think, actually. Wake Forest, Maryland. James Johnson, the posterized job. I know this guy's nickname is Boom.
Boom Osby.
Boom Osby.
Sure.
Maryland. But Maryland won.
Number 2, you saw in Deportes, Liverpool's Stefan Gerrard. Look at that. Whee! That was a wicked googly. Some English, some mojo, some, dare I say, Marseille.
Number 1, player that I got to be the player that I too. Jarvis Bernardo. Block party. He had 10 blocks. Bernardo would finish with 10 points, 12 boards, 10 blocks. The most unusual collegiate triple-double. And even better, it all comes in a win. Mississippi State a winner, 69-64 over Kentucky.
Well, now this may be a little bit off the path, but how much do you think I can bench? Sports Center's top plays. Number 10, Fred. Michigan, Illinois, David Merritt on the fast break with the lane attempt blocked from behind by Brian Randall. A couple more looks at it. The Illini win 75-57. They needed a win. They have not been great in conference play so far.
Number 9, Blazers Celtics. Jarrett Jack, nice move. Fakes the behind-the-back pass, gets the lay-in. Watch it again. Jarrett Jack doing it on Big Baby. However, the Celtics won the game 100-90.
Number 8, Isles Devils. Patrick Eliash. He has a sports bureau. Beautiful glove save by Rick DiPietro. Oh, cat-like quickness, even though we were talking dogs, right?
Right.
Islanders win 3-1. 37 saves for DiPietro.
At number 7, Utah, San Diego State. My people in San Diego, my sources out there, they say this was incredible. And there it is for yourself to see. Lorenzo Wade. Aztecs win in overtime.
Number 6, Memphis Rice. I'm getting Memphis stuff. I'm getting Ole Miss. Good night for me. On the wide open breakaway, Joey Dorsey. The large slam. Memphis wins 77-50.
At number 5, Panthers and Flyers, Richard Zednik. It's the rebound there. Watch the beautiful save by Antero Niittymaki. Niittymaki, full extension, incredible. Just the tip of the goal stick on it. 28 stops for him, and a Flyers win.
I think the miniature Niittymaki finished like 13th. Number 4, Virginia Tech, Virginia. Darren Washington comes flying in for the putback. More looks at this one. Whee! Oh, nice. Washington had 11. More from that game and Washington in moments.
Niittymaki to me sounds like a sushi deal.
Could be.
DePaul Villanova. Cliff Klingscales, the alley-oop to Dard Tucker. Villanova a winner, 76-69. Maki rolls.
Yeah, I love to have the Maki roll. Air Force, Wyoming at number 2. Andrew Hinkie to Eric Kinzik. Gets it to go. Air Force wins 64-62 in overtime because that ball ain't going in close, but it is the Flyboys who prevail.
And coming in at number 1, Virginia Tech and Duron Washington.
That's where it belongs, right there. It'll be Duron Washington. What a shot! What a shot!
Hokies beat the Cavs 70.
Well, I I think we should celebrate with top plays. How about 10 of them? Number 10, Fred, College Hoops, St. John's West, by God, Virginia, Anthony Mason Jr. Crunch me. Big one-handed throw. West Virginia won it, though, 73-64.
At number 9, Dominican League Finals. You can't get enough of Edwin Encarnacion.
A lo profundo. Y no. Díganle que no es la pelota.
Pelota is ball, by the way.
Thank you. Number 8, Australia-India cricket match. Chris Rogers, the great diving catch. Look at that stop, huh? And now the last update I have is that the day 3 tea break, India led by 363 runs.
Really?
That's a score. Seriously, that's a cricket score.
Hard to come back from that.
Hey, Johnson, look at this Campbell going up. Get that garbage out of here!
I believe that was number 7. This is number 6, Australian Open. Murat Safin, Marcos Bagdatis. Oh, good work there, huh? Safin sprawls out, diving winner, but lost in 5.
Pause. Number 5, Ducks and Predators. J.P. Dumont, the wraparound. How about John Sebastian Jaguar? Able to bat it away before it crossed the line. Ducks a winner, 2-1. They're on fire.
Can I talk again?
Please.
Number 4, South Florida, Seton Hall. What country is this from? Oh, yeah, New Jersey. Eugene Harvey starts the break. Jamar Nutter behind the O-head to Mike Davis. He's all up in there with 2 hands, huh? Look at that. Seton Hall went on to win it 74-64.
Pause. Number 3, Canadians and Thrashers. How about the impressive individual effort, Andre Kostitsyn? How about that? He's not Rick Nash, but that's a nice goal. Canadians a winner, 3-2.
Number 2, College Hoops, Providence taking on UConn. Jeff Adrian, the miss, but look at Stanley Robinson. He's excelling, at least individually. UConn had some trouble putting the ball in the hoop the second half, and Providence won 77-65. Jim Calhoun back on the sideline for the Huskies.
And coming at number 1, Blue Jackets Coyotes. Final 30 seconds in a tie game. The goal of the season for Rick Nash. You got to see this again. He wears out 2 Phoenix defenders and their goaltender, and it's the game winner, a 4-3 win.
Well, number 10, Dwayne Wade. Because of the recent knee problem, says he has to pick his spots on when he can explode, and there was one of those times. 37 points against the Blazers, but the Heat have now lost 12 straight.
Number 9, college hockey. Boston College, UMass Lowell. Ian Shazer, Jonathan Manoff scores. However, Boston College would win the game 5-4. They've won 8 of 9. They play BU Saturday nights. Tonic for everybody.
And number 8, Niagara Canisius' Elton Frazier.
Up goes Frazier.
Yeah, look at those shoes. Yellow. They're yellow. Canisius wins 70-62.
LC Greenwood model. Gennaro Pargo between his own 5-hole, no injury. Ryan Bowen crams at home. Hornets win.
It's never too cold to play golf. 29th Chivas Snow Golf Championship in Switzerland. 75 competitors, 12 countries, using pink golf balls instead of white.
Yeah.
PGA golfer Constantino Rocca won it.
That was him in there. Number 5, no one puts Big Baby in the corner, Robert. That's Kevin Garnett to Glenn Davis, who's only 2. Garnett led the Celtics in assists. He had 8, and they beat the Sixers 116-89.
Kind of feel like you should do this. Martin Brodeur, great stop, and then a ridiculous. Is that standing on his head right there?
Yes, it is.
Nicely done.
It's a Darren Pang double pad stat. Hey, more puck. Is this the year we find out Eric Stahl would get a hat trick? The last one on a broken stick. You know those broken bat singles? This is a broken stick hat trick. 24, 25, 26. Canes win.
Joe Tessitore, Friday Night Fights.
Blood coming from the mouth of Anthony Mora, and there he goes. Wow, what a shot.
And if I'm the referee, I'm thinking it's...
Oh, my! Big right hand from Ed Paredes. This fight is over. 2 fights, 2 devastating knockouts with right hands on Friday Night Fights.
My grandmama gave me that chain.
That first guy got knocked out, looked like Kent Tekulve, circa 79. Number 1 is hockey. The Buffalo Sabres scored 10 goals. 3 from Derek Roy, 3 from Drew Stafford. Hest, Vanek, Paye, and Alish Kotelik got the last one. It's our call of the day.
Off it comes to Campbell. And a shot.
we go. Top plays time, number 10, George Mason. James Madison, one-on-one. Dre Smith of Mason. He sets a new NCAA D1 record for most consecutive threes without a miss. How about 10 in a row? And Mason wins.
Number 9, Illinois and Purdue. Illinois' Calvin Brock. Ooh, man. Did he cock that bet? Kind of did a little bit. But the Illini lost 74-67.
Driver 8, take a break. Darrell Wright with a big block. Then Jason Williams, in his rookie year, he would have bounced it off his forehead, threw it around his legs.
Miss vanilla.
I missed it a lot. Dwayne Wade, the other end. More from this game later.
You could also do it like in the NBA Street video game, bounce it off the head. Off the heezy.
What are you talking about?
Ben Wallace over Jason Maxiel. It's all about the trick stick. Wallace beating his old team, Bulls, over the Pistons, 97-81.
All right, we got a poster dunk at number 6, Paul Harris. Hello. Over Dante Cunningham. Mr. C gets one in his grill. Syracuse lost, however, by 10, 81-70.
Number 5, East-West Shrine game from the beautiful city of Houston, Texas. And this is Utah State's Kevin Robinson. Oh, and he's got it! Why am I doing Keith Jackson? 71-yard punt return for a touchdown, and the West beats the East 31-13.
All right, number 4, Bobby Orr. Back to Boston. We showed you earlier. We got to show you again. The greatest athletes in the world, NHL players, from his knees on ice. Try to get your Sunday paper doing that.
Yeah, it's going to be
on the ice
pretty nippy. This is a guy I would like to see in the slam dunk competition this season. Jamario Moon of the Toronto Raptors. He's long and thin, very rangy, but he just comes up with some fantastic-looking dunks. Raptors lost, however.
Number 2, Nate Robinson. One of the most frustrating slam dunk participants of all time.
Yeah.
That was impressive. Knicks won 88-84. Robinson had 19.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, here on play number 1, Deron Washington of Virginia Tech also got 15 attempts to do this.
Yeah.
And it was well worth it. Look at this.
You can see the first 4
Oh!
on ESPN.com.
He had 15 points. Virginia Tech lost 81-70.